Welcome to the instructional video about the Deeper Chirp Plus castable fish finder. A traditional sonar sends out a single frequency pulse at a time. A Chirp, compressed high-intensity radiated pulse sonar, sends out a continuous flow of frequencies, ranging from low to high, and because of this, the sonar readings are much clearer and have a higher resolution compared to traditional sonars. Now, let's look at the sonar. If you unscrew the Deeper Chirp Plus, you will notice a Wi-Fi antenna and a USB charging port. Always make sure that the top cover is screwed on tightly before use. This is very important. The waterproof marks must be aligned. Before going fishing, charge both the Deeper and your smartphone. Then download the Deeper app from Google Play or the App Store. The first step toward fishing with your Deeper Chirp Plus is choosing the correct attachment bolt. Use the top attachment point for casting from high bridges or when trolling from a kayak or boat using the Deeper Flex Arm mount. Use the middle attachment point for casting short distances from dock, shore, kayak, or boat. Use the bottom attachment point for casting normal and long distances from the shore. Now that you have chosen the right attachment bolt, tie it to your line. We recommend using attachment clips. Lower the Deeper sonar into the water, go to your connectivity settings, find Deeper in the list of available connections, and connect to it. To achieve the maximum connection range, you should turn off mobile data. If you have an iPhone or iPad, you should also switch off the Wi-Fi assist function. Always position your smartphone or tablet in a way that will allow you to easily receive the Wi-Fi signal from your Deeper sonar. Do not put it in your pocket or on the ground or behind objects. We recommend using the Deeper smartphone mount, which attaches directly to your fishing rod. So, now it's time to cast your Deeper Chirp Plus. After casting the device to your desired distance, you will start receiving a stream of data on your screen. The screen displays sonar data received by the Deeper app. The top of the screen corresponds to the surface of the water, while the lower part shows water depth and bottom. When interpreting the sonar data, remember that the screen continually scrolls because the sonar is continuously sending out scanning pulses. The right side of the screen displays the most recent sonar data, and as new sonar data is received, the older data will continuously move to the left. On your smartphone or tablet screen, the lake bottom will be displayed as yellow, hardest bottom, red, medium, and purple, softest. The bottom is shown as a continuous, intensely colored line running across the bottom of the screen. Weeds will show up as high emerging structures in either purple or red. You may also see a second sonar return. This is caused when the sonar signal bounces between the bottom and the surface of the water. Hard bottoms will show a strong second return, while soft bottoms will show a very weak one, or none at all. Fish are represented as distinct arches. The thicker the arch, the bigger the fish. The arch length indicates how fast the fish moves underneath the sonar beam. The arch length does not indicate the size of the fish. Schools of fish are displayed as a cloud of purple or red dots. Now, let's look at the side menu of your Deeper app. This menu is where you adjust your display and sonar settings. The first thing to consider is frequency. Deeper Chirp Plus is a triple beam sonar, which means it has 3 frequency options. Use wide beam to find a good fishing spot and scan the area faster. When you find an interesting spot, switch to mid beam and inspect it in more detail. Deeper Chirp Plus has a very narrow beam, scanning angle of 7 degrees, which can show a massive amount of detail, but is very sensitive to all external factors like waves and wind. Narrow beam works great for ice fishing, in very shallow, greater than 0.15 centimeters, or when steadily fixed to a boat using the Flex Arm mount. Next up is sensitivity. If the water is murky and sensitivity is set on high, you might see a lot of sonar clutter. Just use the sliding scale to reduce the sensitivity, so you only pick up the objects you want to see. For crystal clear water, turn sensitivity on high for extremely detailed readings. A rule of thumb is to start with sensitivity on high and slowly reduce until you see no clutter. Finally, the left side menu allows you to tailor the visual display. Choose between basic or detailed modes. Basic shows only the depth, bottom contour, and fish location. Detailed mode will show bottom, fish arches, clusters of bait fish, and vegetation. With the Deeper Chirp Plus, you can also create bathymetric maps from the shore. Go to the settings in the upper menu. Find Sonar Mode in the Sonar menu, then select Onshore GPS Mode. Cast out your deeper a short distance. When the satellite icon on the map section of your display is green, your deeper has a strong GPS connection. Now you can cast it further, then reel it in, and your map will fill in with depth data, giving you the complete picture of the underwater structure where you're fishing. For a more detailed picture, scan and reel several times. On the right side of your screen, you will see the standard display mode, and to the left, the bathymetric map data. The data is color-coded to reflect the depth readings. You can also troll with your boat or kayak to map the lake. Go to Settings in the upper menu, find Sonar Mode in the Sonar menu, then select Boat Mode. Attach deeper to the flexible arm mount, lower it into the water, and see the data on your smartphone while slowly trolling. The app display in Boat Mode will look similar to the onshore GPS, with the depth map on the left and the scanning data on the right. All the maps or scans you create are saved in the History section of the app, which is accessible through the top menu. You can access all of your maps and scans on Lakebook, your personal journal to better fishing. Here you can review and analyze your fishing data and plan your next trip on any device, all from the comfort of your home. To access Lakebook, go to maps.deepersonar.com. You can find more information about fishing with deeper sonars at deepersonar.com/support.